Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me.
3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE2K25 Showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor, the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
I'm trying to get it all one stream this time. That to me the match pissed me off.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akam and Razor, the authors of Pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of Pain now have 3 minutes.
And at a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's an irregular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor, representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
Big splash! That has to take all the breath out of you.
And what a maneuver we just saw there. And come on, was that really called for?
Drops the hammer
Right on the lower back.
Big splash. His body is showing the effects of this match.
And this is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible.
Back to the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious. Had scouted, now can capitalize. Oh, getting clubbed by the axe handle.
Ooh. Oh, my
himself in the wrong place there.
Yeah, Rosie delivering the pain.
On the apron.
Returning back to the ring. Lands the elbow. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon. Samoan drop. Bam! Jamal saves it.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
Finds the table, and guys, I do not see the table being long for this world.
Driven into the barricade.
Oh, not to the belly.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Clothesline in the corner.
Dodges away.
Back elbow right on the side of the face, and another. Third. What a headbutt. Vicious.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy and avoids taking any damage.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intent.
Oh, no, are they setting the table on fire?
This is too damn far.
T-bone.
Here we go. Here's the pin. No, he kicks at it.
Perched up top.
Oh, gosh.
Razor going for the pin. This could be over. Quick shoulder arch.
From the top. Oh, splash.
Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise.
Man, we knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
And he's got him down. Here we go. He gets the kick out after the one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
And he slides him back to the mat. Calculating the next move.
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
2 count. Oh, and going for the win. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the Wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 Showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
This is the one I had hell with. I didn't have hell with it. It was just NPCs teaming up with the enemy. That and beating the shit out of Talia in 30 seconds.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella!
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch have climbed the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money
To the sky.
Wow. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for yourself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
And she's setting the ladder up on the ropes.
Yeah, she's ready to cause some serious damage.
Lynch lands hard ringside. Look at that insult to injury with that one. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Just doing anything they can to chip away at the base.
Quick takedown there.
The patience of Charlotte being tested there. But as we know, she can get mean real quick. Becky Lynch with a great shot. Taking this match to the outside. And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very fun shui.
That definitely sounds more chaos to me.
Taking this fight back into the ring. And looking at the playing field, The majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Straight jacket locked in. Boom! German suplex. She's choosing to leave the ring now.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
Rapid fire stops to the back. The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars will successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Oh, Charlotte caught on the counter. Bang! Gruesome counter there. She might need to regroup.
Yeah, Tamina displaying a higher level of aggression.
Power slam. Three second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, Corvus has the possibility to completely unravel here. Face full of turnbuckle.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Oh!
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Trying to reach it. Trying to win.
It's gonna take some time, but you got to just keep...
I can't even do nothing now. It's every time. Wait.
Mounting it down to hold it. Look at them go. Over and over and over again.
Have to imagine that's a blow to Becky's ego and confidence.
And unfolded just as Charlotte planned. Showing she's not just brawn, she's brains too.
And Charlotte was put in check there.
Yeah, Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder. Unloading! Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match. Needs to move quick here.
This might be your chance.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Got them off their feet here. Scoop slam. Things are looking a little rocky for her.
This deep into the ladder match, the last thing you want is...
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my, Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
And Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Oh, my! Being carried around now. Backbreaker.
Got head scissors on. Sharp elbow.
Fuck it. I ain't doing it again. Just go back there and do it. This is fucking stupid every goddamn time. I got it once and I already had the fucking belt in the goddamn hand. Now I'm stuck. What is wrong with this fucking game? I can't get down or nothing. I missed probably. Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with this dumb bitch? Fuck out of here.
Powerful contact by Tamina.
This is so ridiculous. You might get to see the end of the showcase. I'm about to rage quit this shit again and go do something else. Watch this bitch. It doesn't matter, I'll get double fucking team.
And she's coming back to the ring now. And Atlas offense with a hurtful purpose. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. What
You can't get her to pick a ladder up. Fucking spazzes out. You can't get her to punch nobody.
This pain and discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all.
Dumb bitch. Watch at her. She won't do nothing. I'm pressing every button in the fucking controller. Oh, yeah. What the fuck is that?
So close to victory. I assure you, this is even harder than it
This is stupid.
Trying not to fumble around too much here. And once again, it's her torso area taking
Incoming.
Oh, man. Oh, the steel ladder being used as a weapon. Oh, the ladder finds the mark.
It'll be tough to bounce back from that one.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. She's stretching. But can she get a grip?
Looks like scaling the ladder.
That's so dumb. They help each other win the motherfucker, but they come straight at my ass.
Natural selection.
The queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
Planning something big here.
Way too long. Diving moonsault.
Why she keep going on the top fucking rock?
She puts the brakes on that.
And Becky drops the leg.
Here we go. Ladder set up in the middle of the ring.
Perfectly positioned. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Ooh, effective body blow. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Reaching for the prize.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Why don't they help each other get the motherfucker and beat the shit out of me when I got damn try? What the fuck am I stunned for? I didn't get hit. I reverse on the stupid son of a bitch. Well, good luck, Melo, you stupid blonde bitch. Oh my god.
Massive atomic drop.
Flair delivering the chop. Followed by natural selection.
Natalia's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder. High risk incoming.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh.
Please no.
Sharpshooter applied.
Using this submission to weaken the opponent. And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
Now can either psych out her opponent.
It won't turn to Becky, and every time I do it, she just fucks me up.
Submission maneuver is locked in.
What?
Just sapping her out of energy. She needs to and look at her.
There ain't no fucking way.
But it doesn't save her from the hold here.
This is getting ridiculous for real. Every time I turn to Becky Lynch and try to grab her, she just fucking stands there.
She has.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you pack the fuck out. Whoop you do. You ain't got a goddamn act like that. Natalia, please? Nope. Yeah. Any other time it. Stop them. See? I take the fucking hit. Fuck off of me. What the fuck is that?
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick. You're setting up for, oh no, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What the fuck?
The disarmer is in. Only had a moment to escape and capitalize. That's one way.
They're going to a finishers on me, and they're probably two climb and grab the son of a bitch at the same time.
I think the desk is shaking.
Counter with the knee to the
It's motherfucker, but when the guy dead, I'm the motherfucker. And I still have to say it right here. My stun is over. Why am I still laying? And here comes this fucking blonde whore again at me.
as their opponent hook. Handle slam.
Stupid, stupid.
And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring now.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's see if this is right for the picking.
She's grabbing at the prize now.
And it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there.
Looking to free it here.
Just yanking
No.
force it. It's so close.
If only it was that easy.
Why you go back out the fucking ring?
Gentlemen, we are about to witness a career-defining victory.
Heading to the outside now.
Are we go?
Sound strategy going after the torso like this.
The
Making it
fuck
extremely
up.
hard to breathe with each targeted attack.
Back into the ring she comes.
What is going on?
Uh-oh. Cuts off the attack with a crossbody.
Go out the fucking ring, you stupid bitch. What the shit?
The ring is rattling.
Mid-leg gut. The fuck away from me.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
Pick it up.
Getting the ladder into position here.
Pick the perfect spot to
No.
climbing up. But is there a
Get Becky Lynch. Why won't you do nothing with her?
Becky Lynch has a hold of the
I'm getting my ass handed to me because I can't do nothing.
Just looking
Oh my god.
she's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation.
This right here makes me want to delete the game already. For stupid shit like this. You're out to beat the shit out of each other, getting up instantly. My bitch is just laying here.
Headed up that
Get up the fucking ladder.
Goes under the ropes.
Look at this shit. Instant, everybody coming at me.
I love it. Carmella just humiliated Carmella with a super kick. Carmella's
Everybody,
arms are growing
everybody while I go was just fucking...
It's her chance to climb the ladder and become
Yeah, I know.
the bank. Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
A little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
I can't get the fuck up. I don't know how many buttons I'm mashing 100 fucking times a minute. Everybody else gets up instantly, by God.
She's setting the ladder up dead center.
Her eyes on the prize now.
Watch this dumb bitch come at me. She wants Becky to fucking win it.
She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
The longer this goes, the more likely
What the
we can see
fuck?
Paul
What the
back to
fuck?
canvas.
Getting it down is proving to be harder than it looks.
It actually counted that spear after it canceled.
Just rubbing salt in the wound now.
Jeez.
She's pumping herself up.
Ladder between us and it counted it.
Blind.
Please just let me get this match over with. I don't want to fucking do this goddamn shit again.
Heading back into the ring.
Yeah, half the ring I go.
She's falling hard.
Marty stunned, you fucking whores.
Right to the spine. And guys, I don't see how she can continue in this condition.
Yeah, she has taken so...
I can't do nothing.
Looking to put this thing away.
She doesn't drop. She doesn't drop.
And she releases her own submission.
Queen of Hearts looking to finish things off.
Fucking sharpshooter?
If she can step through.
The sharpshooter.
She's trying
Yeah, goddamn right.
not even tapping out can help her.
Y'all about not see the rest of this fucking showcase for real.
The clubbing form.
Fucking retarded.
By Charlotte. The Buster.
She's still staggered. What the fuck?
And slides back into the ring.
No, she doesn't. Fucking run in that motherfucker.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Yeah, y'all beat the shit out of each other.
And able to
Let me get this shit finally. Let me get the fuck off this match.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having
Finally.
That's it.
I still didn't get the unlockables because I didn't get that fucking battalion shit.
Money in the bank. The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank
Yeah, I still got 5 rewards though, off of one fucking mission. Strike fast, you got 30 seconds to keep the tally out of the ring. I did it one time a while ago. By the time I had it done, I think one of them was already on the fucking ladder.
Family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jey are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jey could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day one. Now it's time the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside hell in a cell.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
The pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
I mean, what was this bullshit last match when I wasn't ready?
The tag team titles. The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. What comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship?
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist.
Catapulting down on the opponent. Oh, he flips that around.
Super kick! Not done yet! The Florida Keys!
Sent flying out of the ring here.
Connects the fist to the face. Great counter.
Do they refer to this as their power lineup? when having Big E involved in there with
Of course he won't pick it up until he's fucking on my ass.
Powerhouse of the group.
Tap a button fucking 20 times.
Speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the booty-os and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
Jimmy saw it coming. Looks like he's coming back in.
Big punch finds its mark.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who, of course, Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Jimmy gets intercepted.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Uppercut!
Man. Oh.
With the counter. Fully fends that off.
One counter met by another.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
The Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions.
Did I not just do it?
Big E is fully capable of backing, too. Snap power slam.
The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke. Picture-perfect drop kick. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot.
I'm fucking doing it.
Matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
That's why I'm the wrong fucking one. Yeah, wore down and everything. Wow. Wow.
Are these proverbial super teams in WWE?
The fuck off of me. Yeah, of course Big E's out now. God damn. Yep. Pick him the fuck up.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Why is he crawling in the fucking ring like that? I ran.
Corey, a few weeks ago we saw the Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso said,
yeah, I mean, I already get my ass beat.
Big E,
why not?
as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want. Punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're...
Looking to explore every inch. And what's this?
Why did you do that? What's going on? Inverted scoop slam.
The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
The effects of the sell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
Moves from the ring to the outside. Ooh, Jimmy manages to counter. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
Where's the motherfucking kendo stick? The fucking wife? Why is he going back? What the fuck is going on?
Biggie on the receiving end. What grace. Float over to the
Nice DDT. Oh, man.
Get the fucking weapon, you piece of shit.
One thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to top rope.
out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
Yeah, now the kendo stick's just chilling in the ring. Okay.
The champ struggling to come back.
Looks like the gas tank is running.
Just on the championship.
What the fuck?
Bringing up the pin right there. Strong impact. Boom impact.
Swing on sight and don't stop swinging
Pick it
till
up.
it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
You throw him out the ring because that's the thing I gotta do, huh? You fucking idiot.
Oh, look at the elbow. Look at this elbow in the back.
And a backstabber.
And the action has shifted now in a dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell.
Fucking course he does. Why wouldn't he?
From the opposition.
Making his way to the top here.
This from the top.
Where's the fucking finisher at?
And Jimmy and Big
I done a
E
finisher on. They wanted to do a finisher.
This has
Do
been
a fucking elbow drop.
brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude. But Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
Gentlemen, it's glow time!
I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home?
No, I cannot, Corey.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
Well, so much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. You think back to Naomi being the winner of the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, being the first African-American SmackDown Women's Champion, and tonight, once again, an opportunity to make history in her career.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia and for everyone around the entire world.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this match, and she said, new country, same sheep. Bayley is nothing if not confident headed into this match.
Oh, and everything you just said is indicative of the new attitude, the new personality of Bayley.
Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for a record-setting 279 days. She's won every title available in WWE. The NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, the two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a Money in the Bank winner. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beat Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on the champion.
What an exciting moment for both of these competitors tonight, but once the bell rings, it's down to business. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley!
For the first time ever, we have a Women's Championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign end here tonight? Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself. Ooh.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, continues.
What is wrong with this game? Be close to the ropes and just stuck instead of climbing it.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but
perched up top. Boom! Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Foot to the gut.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle. A reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to
Do they not run in the fucking ring anymore?
Chip away from her and maybe humble Bayley a little bit.
Forearm smash! And Naomi has taken the upper hand. And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Bayley in full control here.
I fucking knew it.
Turning the tables.
I don't know what's wrong with this piece of shit. It won't work for me.
Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE.
Spend this much money on something, they need to fucking fix the shit before they release it. Look at this. I can't. 2 hits and she's already dead.
That's a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone Bayley, take the SmackDown Women's Championship away from her, and maybe humble Bayley a little bit.
Ouch.
Oof, nails the midsection. Bayley's being caught off guard by Naomi. The champ wasn't expecting such a flurry of offense from the challenger. Totally out of it. She's a perfect target.
From the top rope. Quicker than Naomi there.
Ha!
Oh, guys, they're coming dangerously close here. Able to slip away.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, Naomi wants to defend
Wow.
athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style.
A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on her desire to once again be champion here in WWE.
Perched up top. Whoa, look out. I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
Incoming.
Fuck you. Fuck him.
She's taking things to the floor here.
Oh, God, drilled right into the post.
Tossed back into the ring.
Taking flight.
Body splash.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
And I think it was you, Byron, who asked Bayley if she changed. And she said, I didn't change. I just did what I had to do, and look what I've done.
Well, you're right. Love it or hate it, Bayley's doing what she's had to do by hook or by crook to maintain a stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship. Springboard, but nobody home.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
What a roundhouse kick.
Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud? Being placed onto the top rope.
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down, and it's trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the? I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Neither superstar giving an inch here. Ooh. Neither competitor is backing down.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Bayley realizes that Naomi wants to pick up the speed of the matchup. The champion refusing to allow that to happen. Yikes, Naomi will wake you up or knock you out.
Rear view by Naomi.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Naomi, feel the glow.
There it is.
It is. It's locked in.
And now the panic is setting in. She's on the doorstep of...
Now we get it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bayley to contend with.
History made in the Middle East.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Atha and Sika, without the wild Samo, was Atha and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Atha and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans. Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano, the trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Afa, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afa and Sika, and then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the Wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano at a combined weight of 645 pounds. Afa and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
Afa and Sika clearly not looking to back down here.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans.
Those mean looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces. I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the Lion's Den.
Two-on-two tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads. It's like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Corey, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring. Oh, headbutt. Oof. Bubba Ray was ready for that.
Uh-oh. Under the ropes and back into the ring. I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale. Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease. Fans of the REC dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings.
And we can prep on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T, TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Effective counter.
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudleys' demise.
And Sika. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
This is just the kind of message we were expecting.
Tap all you want, but in this case, a surrender does not grant you a reprieve. He's heading back to the ring.
You can see Bubba Ray's eyes taking aim.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
I think we're about to see a body go through a table real soon.
That's using your head. Oh, there's a headbutt.
Elbow on the spot.
Now he's just having his way with Devon.
And the Wild Samoans aren't going to let the Dudley Boys take over in this match.
Gets lifted into position.
He's getting back up, but I don't think he's going to like what he finds.
From the top, look out below!
From all the way up, wasted no time flying out to the floor.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
And out at ringside is not the place you want to be grounded.
And Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 Showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's rogue bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question the future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley.
NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day on his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wesley, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place?
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello needs the night off.
Well, Mello talks about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, he wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he?
We said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match going to happen?
As we say at WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wesley to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa, as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh out joining the bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Mello has the biggest crown and the heaviest head.
Mello has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face-to-face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, both men have earned their...
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right into the midsection. Mello taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
A club with the right forearm.
Finds the roll-up.
And we have a rope break.
Great ring awareness.
Connects. Saw it coming. Boom, what a punch.
Here we go. It's popping off. Oof.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Oh, what a headbutt on the mark.
Solo does not think they stand a chance against him. Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Melo truly became the A-Champ.
We saw Solo Sikoa join the Bloodline just 10 days ago.
Oh, we're going to end this. The schoolboy!
Not time to expect victory yet.
Wow.
Boom, Solo with a timely counter. Drop kick on target.
I don't know what's going on.
Let me point out that this is brutally unfair to the A-Champ. He prepared for Wesley or a night off. Now he's not getting either. This is,
hold on a second, could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Carmelo Hayes is in trouble. He's trying somehow to hang on, but he may have to tap out or he may have no choice.
Melo is struggling.
Escape and a takedown. Massive miscalculation on that one. Oh, what a kick. Ooh.
Hayes steers clear of that.
And gentlemen, we may be moments away from the Street Champ becoming the North American Champ.
Sikoa seems to be executing his game plan.
And the power of Sikoa proving too much for Hayes right now.
What a main event this has been for the one-year anniversary of NXT 2.0.
And without this rebranding, Solo Sikoa may have never had the opportunity to show the world what he can do.
And if Solo didn't have this breakout year, maybe his cousin Roman Reigns wouldn't have trusted him enough to be part of the Bloodline. Sent to the...
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, so... winding up.
Samoan spike. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be the most unpredictable era in WWE history.
You know Sikoa was given his marching orders from the head of the table. Don't leave NXT without the gold. Well, mission accomplished for the newest member of the Bloodline.
As Melo would say, if you call your shot, you better make it. Solo took the shot, hit the shot, and now he's the new North American Champion.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Devon. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE2K25 Showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal. For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own. But that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who is blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns, over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the
I'm
Usos have been
confident
banned from ringside.
he's doing a
And last
pineapple
month,
hit.
Roman fired
What's going
Heyman
on?
from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Boot right to the throat. And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Shoulder right to the midsection. You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief.
Just mounted with punches and a stop to the gut, too.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He says he knows how to play on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over. That it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Delivered into the barricade.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. Seth losing any command of this match.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the Bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Forearm smash! Down on the windpipe. Reigns with a Superman punch!
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
What a spear by Reigns. Champ close to ending it here.
I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time.
The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief down around to the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
He's on the ropes, and the ref calls off the count. He knew what was coming there. Fire hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Going outside. What's he got planned here? And gets tossed back into the mat. Superman punch!
That could be enough to continue the reign.
Makes the cover.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner,
Rollins has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forget him.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 Showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's Rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows.
teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jay Uso!
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Games structure. The original bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he is the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. there's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true. Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Jay puts a stop to that. OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
And he counters. Ooh, right to the face. And another big right. He finds a counter for Jay. Oh! Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo is growing in power with big wins and title reigns. But this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Elbow drop. An impressive sequence from Jay.
Yeah, Uso is firing on all cylinders.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up. And his core might be a bigger target now.
Ooh, sharp elbow. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs. And you can see that offense was aimed directly at his skull. Slips away just in time.
Oh, the rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
The count is started and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. Elbow drop.
This is how you target a body part.
Yeah, just hammering away at the torso and ribs. You can't deny that it's working.
Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
Oh, man.
And Sami is all business now.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes. Jay can seal it here. Boom!
Gets caught by the exploder. Boom! And that was an effective attack, guys. And things aren't looking good here. I think the ref might need to put a stop to this.
Those focused attacks on the torso might have done some serious internal damage.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading the biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up against this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the nasty boot by Zayn. Crucial moment for Tonga Loa. Sami Zayn looking for Sami Zayn. Blue Thunder Bomb.
Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
What a match.
What a match. Getting set up in the corner now.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage.
Will Jay end this?
Boom! Boom!
There it is, the People's Punch.
Going all out now, taking this to the trenches.
Tama taking on some damage.
Yeah, that ruthless side of Jimmy just top rope Jimmy Uso splash.
And that can vanquish Tama.
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every...
Meanwhile, we have Sami Zayn.
No doubt, Sami just ended this.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
On time. And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Punch right in the head. Oh, great wherewithal there. A striking blow. Jay looking a little less than made of that.
Yeah, Tama Tonga came prepared for this matchup.
Oh, God.
From the middle rope. Splash. He's finding himself in some territory he does not.
Jacob's playing something here. And it can be all over for Jay. Samoan drop.
What's he gonna do here?
Foot DDT.
Took him out the knee. And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
Oh, and a rear super kick. Behind, nasty. But then to Sami Zayn.
Zayn has this wrapped up.
Jacob thought two's got a problem here.
And clearly some targeted offense coming his way there.
Going after your opponent's head is brazen, but very effective.
Clock counting down. A sign of relief can surely be.
Hey, you can't do that.
And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. He gets a one-way ticket to the hard metal trench.
Roman Reigns so dominant. Oh, guillotine choke.
Even with ace tag, he had the tag. He had no choice.
Why? What's up, man? Just got figured out of this one. Yeah.
Jimmy, his Jay Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable.
I do this one and the Tamina one.
Crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is...
Are you playing on console or PC?
Console.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch.
Oh nice, I'm also a console player.
This family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks
You
my
have a
heart.
great stream quality.
But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men.
Is this game for free or paid?
Planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two
Are you from US/?
more hard-nosed approach, and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK all-day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 Showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
I paid $70 for this game yesterday, and I'm from the USA.
Did you see my chats?
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I'm from the USA, and I paid $70 for this today.
And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. On their way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all 4 competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
The Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3.
BTW dude him from California. Have you ever been California?
No, but I wish, honestly. Anything's better than the place I'm from. I'm from Kentucky, so yeah. Pretty horrible here.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, I'm fixing my Luca.
Kentucky?
Yeah, unfortunately. I don't like it. I mean, I imagine it's everywhere, but there's a bunch of backstabbers and everything else.
You live there?
Sadly. Yes.
But I like Kentucky because my some cousins lives there.
I'd say they're better people than half the people around here.
Dude, I saw your stream. Your stream running quiet smooth.
Yeah, I paused it a minute so I could pick my Luca up.
Falls match. This matchup represents two teams who
I didn't realize I was getting beat down.
And have sharpened their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time.
So are you a part-time streamer or full-time streamer?
I want to be full-time. I've been streaming everything I play, trying to get affiliated.
Exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heat.
Nice.
I just got this yesterday, but I've been streaming Fortnite. I've been
consistent.
Yeah, I'm trying my hardest.
A bit of a rarity in tag team competition, but
I just ain't got the camera built up and everything.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night.
So what do you do besides the stream?
I tattoo. I tattoo and I do artwork. Check out my Instagram and Facebook if you want to see my stuff. It should be on my links.
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack.
Effective arm drag. something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of...
Your voice is muffled.
He'll do anything for his clients.
Please fix sound.
Disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time. Wow. Oh, God!
I don't understand. What are you saying?
I said I'm a tattoo artist.
Floyd got met with some stiff resistance there. Makes the much needed tag.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark. We're watching two great teams at work right now.
Can you please lower your game voice?
Are there any possible breakout singles stars?
It's too rude.
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of singles success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars. What a maneuver! Haku letting his opponent know who's in charge.
Propped up in the corner. Tagging in. Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something.
TW dude, I saw your channel. You have a great amount of followers, so why are you not affiliated yet?
It said the viewers, I don't know. I need to get 3 viewers a stream or something. I don't know what the deal is with that.
Becoming king of the ring is on that path.
Yeah, you need 3.
And Haku looked rocked after that.
Ford working hard to deliver his best hit there.
And he saw that coming from Montez.
So dude, you should give your channel some unique identity.
Big headbutt. So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford.
Well, I play on console and not the OSB stuff. I can't, or OBS or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Oh man, timely save.
I don't use the PC stuff.
Haku just looking to humiliate his opponent.
Well, I saw your stream and really liked your gameplay. However, if you're streaming and working hard on it, why don't you use professional D?
Ouch. Nice sharp backhand.
I mean, I guess I have professional D too. But I don't know though.
And just look at the damage to Montez Ford's face after that shot.
So I can help you.
That's absolute power with the vertical suplex.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight.
To give your channel some unique identity.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Watch out.
Elbow drop. Great sequence of offense from Haku.
The Islanders straight up crushing.
And explain you to how you put artwork in your channel.
The elbow finds the mark.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
As it presentation does matter, and it's matter how you present your channel to your visitors.
Diving shoulder tackle.
We are seeing a ridiculous amount of risky moves. We'll see. Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku. There's the tap. There's the tap. Ooh. This is a big
Well, if you say I can help you in your channel graphics, as I do a custom graphics for streamers for past 3 years.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Island.
Oh, there may be no escape from this.
Hawk with a plunging death grip. He submits. He taps out.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
matchup. The Islanders met
BTW do by the logo, banner, overlay, emotes, alerts, savages, screen intro, outro, and animation character VTube model. I done a lot of pros.
Stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
Crispy_Rose1. This is my username. If you want to see some of my work samples, you can add me on Discord.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside
FDTV_Shelbert17
for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand.
Did you send me request?
Privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known. Has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance.
Thank you for the follow, Crispy_Rose1.
Superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation
Drop follow
after
here.
generation is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of
Did you achieve your goal?
and it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling.
60/60.
And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild.
BTW dude, I'm going to do.
It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy.
I have some new projects to do work.
You showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain on behalf of WWE.
So whenever you feel right, just who on Discord.
All thank
Take
you
care.
so very much for playing, and on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Oos, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief? Or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone? Or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
And from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Samoan Bulldozer, Umaga!
Grinding your way through the Bloodline? One of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
And from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 558 pounds, Yokozuna!
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins, the ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality.
Oh, man.
And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And Yokozuna didn't see that coming. Saw it coming and counters it. And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Oh, with authority! Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Yokozuna needs to reassert himself back in this match. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Flatliner, man, face first. Yokozuna sidesteps.
Spinning heel kick.
Well, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Uh-oh. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Yokozuna able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
But Yokozuna still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
A completely relentless attack from Umaga.
Umaga is showing no mercy out there.
Many gauntlet matches have happened in WWE, but with this one being all bloodline, is there anything special a combatant should consider?
Well, everyone in the family is physical, but this battle will only be won with a clear mind. A focus on...
Here it comes!
Samoan spike.
Could be the end for Yokozuna.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Oh, ouch! Shot down with the axe handle. Oh, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
Yoko cover.
Is it enough?
Almost ended it there.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Oh, Yokozuna counters.
He just flipped the script there.
Brought down with that maneuver.
Ooh. Man, what a hit. Head being targeted again, it seems. Ooh.
Tying up the legs here, looking for the death lock. There it is.
Wow. Nowhere to go. Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Umaga continues to maintain the advantage.
Mistake by Umaga.
He's finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Yeah, he clearly just got a much-needed boost of energy and defiance. Oh, God.
Here it comes. Solid spike. We've seen that win matches for Umaga.
But to the gut. Setting him up for the flatliner.
Man, face first.
Yokozuna getting worked on right now.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder him.
Stopped dead in their tracks with a shot to the face. Saw it coming and went for the defensive headbutt. It's Umaga on the receiving end of some brutal offense there.
Yokozuna's plan of domination is in full swing now.
Finding their way out of this position.
Will create separation. to the back of the neck. What a chancery.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut. Oh my gosh! And Umaga wants more out of his opponent.
Setting him up for the flatliner.
Oh, no. It's never good when Umaga has that look in his eyes. Good. Does he have him here?
This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Oh, man.
And a kick.
Oh. Boom. Legs up.
Headbutt to the gut. And Umaga is in control.
Full focus from... This'll do it. Umaga. Samoan spike.
Will that do it for Umaga? Will that do it?
And he's still in the game.
Tremendous power from Yokozuna on that kick out. The big man is
What the
clearly far
fuck?
from done.
And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like Umaga even angrier.
Clothesline. Oh, that'll leave a mark. Oh, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh, my God.
He's headed to the top now.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
The intensity of Umaga.
Uh-oh. Not so fast. Reversed into the hip toss.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage. Did you hear the impact?
And evades the attack.
Spinning heel kick.
Oh, my gosh. Catches the kick.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh, man.
Boom! That kick will stop you in your tracks. Umaga heads up. This is going to be nasty.
From the top rope.
Oh, Samoan splash.
Here it comes.
Oh, Samoan spike.
Did Umaga just finish this?
And that's it. Yokozuna is out of this gauntlet match.
Conservation is key here as we still have a lot of entrants still waiting.
Here's Jimmy entering the fray in this gauntlet match. Plants him.
Nicely done.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
But one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting. And well-timed maneuver there. Demoralizing spot for Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, Jimmy keeps getting cut down at every move.
And the WWE Universe is making their appreciation for these gladiators known.
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach. Armringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now. Oof. But here comes the fire.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting.
Here it comes! Solid spike! Does Jimmy have any fight left? Cover!
Not for the lead. But Jimmy Uso's been eliminated in this gauntlet.
Here we go. This is how you do a gauntlet match. One down, more to go. Now entering the gauntlet is Tamina, ready for action. Plants him.
Nicely done.
A completely relentless attack from Umaga.
Umaga is determined right now.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry. Ooh. Striking down with the axe handle.
She counters it.
Tamina showing how much punishment she can withstand before dishing it back tenfold.
Tamina hoping to start a rush of her own with that attack. Tamina looking highly motivated right now.
Lands an elbow.
Oh, backing it up there.
Oh, you know that hurt.
Oh, and Tamina's confidence must be low after that attack. That's using your head. Boom! Boom!
Good Lord!
Samoan drop. Cover! 2. And she fights it off.
Good Lord! Scarily close to 3.
Here it comes!
Oh, Samoan spike.
Umaga can be looking to end this.
Gone from the gauntlet. It's Tamina.
Still a long road ahead with many roadblocks yet to enter the ring. Next in the gauntlet is Nia Jax. This should be interesting.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Backfire into a DDT. Stomping away. And she quickly turned that around.
He dodges out of danger.
Oh, great anticipation.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Oh, God.
At this stage, there has to be some concern.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Stop in the belly.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
And he turned it around.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Oh, my gosh.
Oof. Kick. Nasty kick.
It's never good when Umaga has that look in his eyes. Umaga!
Watch the power of Umaga.
A deafening cheer from the WWE Universe is reverberating around us.
Absolutely unreal.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed them. Heading to the top now.
From the top.
High risk.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Here it comes.
Samoan spike.
This could put a stop to now.
Hangs on by a thread.
Amazing kick out. You cannot help but be impressed by Nia Jax's fortitude here tonight.
And now the Samoan Bulldozer are going to have to dig a little deeper to close this one out. Nia Jax just getting worked on here.
Nia needs to find that irresistible force once more.
Short clothesline. Going for the 3 count. Instantly he has his shoulders up.
What a kick out.
Oh, my right.
Man, going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken up.
He lost some of her stamina at this stage.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Incredible. Her endurance is really being tested now. Running heel kick. Up the rope he goes.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Is it enough? The cover. There's 2. And that is Nia Jax's time in this gauntlet match.
This thing's just getting going. 5. That's 5 more competitors are set to fight.
Oh, this gauntlet just got more interesting with Solo Sikoa entering the match.
Good Lord. Pop-up Samoa drop.
Right across the throat. Choke slam. Oh, man.
Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Umaga is showing no mercy out there. And Sikoa needed that badly.
He endured the charge and now looks to lead his own reign.
That's using your head.
Umaga fends that off.
Umaga with a retaliation. That unraveled on Umaga.
Big forearm.
Counter right when it was needed.
Countering each other again and again. A complete stalemate of reversals. This'll do it. Umaga. Samoan spike. Did Umaga just finish this?
These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock.
Will it be? Think so.
Solo comes out of here.
This one is far from over with 4 more combatants still to come.
All right. Roman Reigns is headed into this gauntlet.
Like getting hit by a freight train with turbo boosters on their legs.
Turns that in his favor.
Oh, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Ooh.
Boom.
Oh, here we go. Headbutt to the gut. A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Roman's on the wrong side of this exchange.
person at the head of the table being challenged there.
Roman managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, Roman was able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but can he take control of this match? Are you kidding me?
Umaga exerting his dominance. Cover! 2, digging deep for a kick out. Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Counter from Umaga. Ended up getting caught up in the air. Up and over. Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga continues to maintain the advantage.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Here it comes!
This is it!
Cover!
He manages to kick out. What strength!
Amazing. What resilience being shown from Reigns here tonight.
And now the Samoan Bulldozer are going to have to dig a little deeper to close this one out. Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
Homework done on Roman.
From the top rope. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Boosh.
Defiant counter to Reigns.
Shot to the gut will break things up. Oh, ouch.
Really a back suplex.
Going for the cover. Umaga's shoulders are down. Shoulder shoots up before 2.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
He got the shoulder up in time.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Stops that offense from connecting.
Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Here it comes! Solid spike! Will that do it for Umaga? Will that do it? 3, no! 2 count!
The head of the table almost went to the back of the line on that one. Roman better get it together.
And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like Umaga even angrier. Big right hand!
Super kick!
And there's more resiliency from Umaga to just keep...
Here it comes! Solid spike!
Did Umaga just finish this?
Roman Reigns was out of this match.
Another combatant eliminated, but 3 opponents are waiting in the wings.
And now it's Sika entering the gauntlet.
Slammed down. And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
He's able to counter that. Nice takedown. Stack them up. He goes for the quick pin.
Beautiful.
Might sneak one. And a good strong kick out there.
Early pinfall attempt denied at 1. A lot of time left to go. Broken up with a savage headbutt.
That's using your head.
Ooh! Knew what was coming there.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh, strong impact. That attack was enough to shake up Sika.
That's the kind of ability Umaga is looking to show tonight.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
And he goes for the pin. break before the count of 2.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before 2.
Straight impact on the throat. Pop-up Samoan drop.
Here it comes.
Samoan spike.
We've seen that ring matches for
Seeker's time is coming.
They are out of here.
And after this, 2 more entrants to go.
Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Rocky Maivia.
As we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers.
Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Full focus from Umaga.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
Clubbing blow stifles the attack. And it looks like Rocky hit a bump in the road there.
The Samoan bulldozer dished out some decimation there.
The intensity of Umaga.
Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Maivia in a state of distress.
Maivia's getting exposed.
Maivia with a nice turnaround.
Now that could be a first step towards Rocky gaining control.
Rocky could be turning his fortunes around. Down in a hurry.
The wild man Umaga only getting more intense here. And so much damage has been done to the head here. I really don't like this, guys.
I'm hoping we'll see a side of mercy, but I don't know if that'll be the case.
Miami gets stonewalled.
Umaga exerting his dominance.
Into the cover. Yes, Rocky Maivia has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
The fun's not over yet. Here's our final entry.
Out comes Rikishi, ready for this gauntlet match.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish.
Missile.
Reversal. No skipping.
Oh, look out. It's on now. Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
The willpower. The sheer guts of these two.
Here it comes!
Samoan spike.
Did Umaga just finish this?
Kick to the gut.
Oh, brutal forearm.
Rikishi isn't going to be dancing anytime soon after that.
A sharp knee.
Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga is showing no mercy out there. Rikishi able to dodge.
Clothesline knockdown. Here we go. Comeback time.
Superstars on fire.
Pace begins to quicken.
Lance them. Super kick. Up on the shoulders. Down in a hurry.
Oh my gosh, with one hand.
It seems like this match.
This'll do it. Umaga. Samoan spike.
We've seen that win matches for Umaga.
What an incredible match and win for Umaga.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, the Samoan Bulldozer, Umaga!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.